Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything and amazing Propagandacast with me, host Imperial Dane, the one and only master propaganda heroes like defender of the fatherland, off it to a 1v1 on a road to Tunis, the dusty sands. In the west it is Havoc fighting here for the German army, the Deutsches Afrika Korps, fighting under Rommel, the Desert Fox himself here with the 21st Panzer Division. It probably would have been not Rommel, actually. He kind of got sick there, having a nervous breakdown in North Africa. In the east, though, we got here JefG fighting for America, freedom, democracy. Here with the 1st Armoured Division, Patton's boys, here with a double engineer start. Interesting choice here versus the Deutsches Afrika Korps. As always, a big hearty thanks to my Patreon supporters for continued generous and wonderful support here with the Propagandacast. Allows me to keep making all these videos, and a hearty thanks to keep commenting, liking on my videos. It helps immensely with the YouTube algorithms, which I'll also like to try and bury me in the desert. So, bike, Panzer for Havoc, double engineers here for JefG. I'm really surprised at this. You typically don't see like double engineer starts a lot here, and certainly not versus the DAK, because while the engineers definitely have the utility, they do lack snares. So I'm a bit surprised at this move here from JefG. That is a very novel one there. We got the barracks up though. Panzer Pioneer, Panzer southwards here as the bike headed northwards. The German army operated primarily two types of bikes, at least the ones they meet themselves as the BMW and the Buildup bike. Technically, they also operate a lot of other bikes, including French ones made, because once they captured France, well, the French didn't want to like make tanks for the Germans and stuff like that. They were more than happy to make trucks, cars, and motorbikes. Fun fact there. Ralph's going away there for JefG. You know, the French, oh, you Germans, we will not make you the tanks, but the logistical equipment, sure. Right, they're running into the scout here by the few. A victory point up north here. Panzer squad ready. Second squad out there for Havoc. Got mines here. Probably again why I went for these engineer openings. One way to try and deal with like fast light vehicles, or you can say a fast 250 half track, is to blow it up with a mine. Right squad, there's the Panzer Pioneer about to clash here. South side, engineers about to run into the Panzer Grenadiers. Panzer Pioneer rushing into the building here, kicking in the door and locking the door behind them. You think locking's a door will work, Armoured? Well, you know, the Americans are surprisingly polite when it comes to these things, unless they get grenades, at which points they get a bit rude. Panzer Pioneer popping out there. We got the light support company for Havoc. Noting no 250 half track here, which is definitely a bit non-meta there for most DAK players, who typically tend to be, you know, very keen on getting out a fast 250. Brass squad there, number 2 for JefG. Noting here the Jeff, while Havoc has gone straight for Italian infantry, very popular. JefG has yet to pick any of his 3 battle groups like Airborne, Armoured, and Advanced Infantry. It certainly feels like you could easily be going more for Armoured or Advanced Infantry. We'll have to see. Scouts are taking a loss there as Eugene goes down here for a Panzer Grenadier shot here. Engineers moving to assist as well here. Bike there, dodging the mine. That's going to feel a bit bad there for JefG. Southern points falling to the Americans here as Havoc is forced to abandon in the face of sheer American aggression, and he is now in fact going for the 250 half track. Perhaps deciding you know what, he does need mechanized infantry. Bike up north being assailed by the scouts. Robert there, down. He's pulling on the bike here, scout. Still firing off a few shots, fighting for the car point. Ralph's coming in here, trying to halt Havoc there from cutting off the cut-off point there. Bike pushed back, dodging the mine again. That is impressive, like. Or he just like is used to being a mine there, so he just moves about. I mean, that is a thing then. Like, typically when you mine a point, like, you know, most players tend to like do it in a way that's like, you know, very repetitive, in a way like, you know, there's almost like one point that always gets mined. Like here, for example, here's like, you know, it's right between here. So it's like, you know, people try and place the mine here. So to an extent, there was some higher ranked players that sort of develop, you know, a sense there for the mine task, and of course, again, like, that is the typical pattern, like, you know, a lot of players will mine a point in. Fun fact. Infantry supports in there for JefG. Fire support elements there for Havoc, probably going to be a flak feeling. Finally pushed off the cutoff point of the Bravo, the Flammen there for 35. Further south here, we got the 250 tractors and engineers. Do we have any more mines here? I do not know. Oh, yeah, actually we do there. Engineers still being pushed a bit much here for JefG. I mean, there's Germans behind him, there's a half track in front of him. I feel like this could very easily go sore here for JefG. You can see the Havoc is going for all the cutoff point, both for the southern fuel point and the northern fuel point. Thumbs up here. Nice maneuverability there. So we'll have to see how JefG responds to this. He's got the captain out. I would not be surprised to see a motor pool here. Mine goes off here. Friedrich there. Heroically stepped into it. Even more so, of course, seeing as he didn't know there was a mine there. So we got a small unit moving about here, trying to, you know, defend the cutoff. But we got the JefG moving in with his men here, catching the Panzer Pioneer here with the M1 Garants and the 30 cal there as well, engaging those Krauts. Motor pool there for JefG. Not a big surprise, but as the DAK, you typically want some light vehicles, very fast out. This is USF. It's typically why you very rarely see fast bars, because otherwise you're going to be quite exposed to fight fast light vehicles, unless you're going for airborne and got bazookas that way. So we got the motor pool here. We'll have to see, of course, Havoc does. I mean, he has Italian infantry, so one option, of course, could be fast L640s. On top, of course, just a fast flak feeling. That, of course, creates, you know, a few headaches there for JefG, potentially. But in the south, they're busy. Up north here, captaining forwards. Engineers are advancing. I might be seeing more mines here from JefG. I mean, he's been so far fairly busy with his mines. Mining his own business. Fast anti-tank gun. Probably because JefG, of course, has been harassed quite consistently by Havoc, so he's probably, like, really concerned about a fast light vehicle, but also the fact he doesn't have a lot of fuel. So you can't go for, like, a Greyhound or a Chaffee to respond like any L640s, or flak feelings, or even a fast Armoured. So he's going for the anti-tank gun, probably, like, you know, with the assumption he's going to get, like, hit by a light tank there through the window from Havoc. He's calling in another 250 half-track. Panzerjägers, unsurprisingly, in a good number of cases, the first, you know, call in a DAK player will do in particular is the USF will be calling the Panzerjägers because they're anticipating, again, the fast Greyhound or fast Chaffee. North Engineers versus the Panzerjägers. Quickly push back here. And we got, there we go, Italian infantry Guastatoria there. No L640s though. None. Could be he just doesn't want to use them, he thinks them cheesy. Perhaps he's got other plans. Oh! Wow. Clearly he did not find them too cheesy. I'll wait light Italian tanks out there. Straight to mine up north here, 250 half-track of the Indian blowout. And Fritz and Franz inside also suffer losses as the explosion goes straight through the floor there, the half-track. France got moving forwards here, Cat moving in as well there. Anti-tank gun is all the way over here, pointing in the wrong direction. Oh, he got the half-track there, actually good work. Other half-track here though, Ralph's got taking heavy losses there from Havoc's Panzer Grenadiers. We've got heavy fire in the south with the Italian tanks. Basically jump upon here some of the isolated units, but again the mining here from JefG once more proves fortuitous as one of the L640s there has got a blown out engine. Thumbs up there. Cancelling a Greyhound, going for the Chaffee. I suppose you could go for Armoured here to rush them out faster than the veterans you want here. Because otherwise this, like, your L640 could do a lot of damage inside of his base. We'll have to see what he does, but so far he's allowing it to just be produced at a very steady, slow rate here.
We have vehicles available in reserve.
Scout there, white. Small win there for Havoc. Panzer's almost got a few points to the base as well here. Really aggressive push here by Havoc. Definitely catching JefG there. Very much unprepared and a bit scattered all over the place. Something the cat just got its hands or paws into. There you go, M1 there landing a glorious shot into the L640. The armor buckling, the armor cracking, which was actually a big issue with Italian tanks due to the Italian industry being not able to produce high quality steel. A lot of their tanks, practically all of them, had a tendency of cracking upon hitting. So like even the shot didn't penetrate, the armor would just steadily fall apart. That was one of the many flaws of Italian tanks, then of course being a lot of them were riveted. Meaning on top of that, you know, the armor falling apart and spalling, you could also risk the rivets themselves flying out and going at you. And there you go, L640 down here. Chaffee scores a hit. Second L640 just repaired. Crew got some bandages as well there, and they're just now being set upon by a Chaffee. Mamma mia! I knew I should have joined the Navy. And second L640 down here. Modifier on the way here. He could try and destroy that, but with just one Chaffee, I think that's going to be a bit of a tall order there for JefG's M24 Chaffee. Up north here, got Graham the fuel point back. Also Graham the one on top of his own base here. Marder 3 almost done there for Havoc. Graham's on point with the captain. Chaffee they're racing for the south. Got the Marder 3 they're ready. And the early model Marder 3 was quite the design. It was basically a Russian converted anti-tank gun, the Pak-46R, mounted on a Czechoslovakian tank chassis. So that was quite the spicy combo there. Ralph goes the Panzer Grenadier. North uses the bike. And not necessarily even the spiciest combo. They had some really wild combinations of equipment. For example, in Normandy, they actually had armoured French half-tracks mounting Russian Katyusha rockets as well. Yes, you heard that correctly. A Panzer Pioneer pushing back the captain. Panzerjäger's pushing south there, looking to cut off any potential chaffies. Victory points wise though, Havoc is in the lead here over JefG. Where's going from? He's got War Machine, he's got the Strength and Steel, he's going for more infantry. I mean, he is very short on fuel, so even if he wanted more chaffies or greyhounds right now, he can't really go for them. Mines here. Good thing. Yeah, he could be laying down telemines here. And that is in fact exactly what Havoc has done here. He telemina. Fresh Raps got there for JefG. So far, quite an explosive battlefield here, a lot of back and forth. But definitely some advantageous pushes here by Havoc, and just really good fuel disruption here by Havoc. Making it very difficult like JefG to like really place like, you know, one of the American strengths. There's just lots of light vehicles. They're otherwise quite difficult to deal with. So, I mean, this definitely makes sense here for Havoc to just hit the fuel points and all the cutoff points as much as possible, laying down telemines, because he's very much expecting like just a swarm of chaffies. Got Guastatori out there, Italian assault engineers with the M38 Beretta submachine gun. Up north here, Panzer is taking several losses, as Reinhold and Rudolf hit a mine. Finding positions here, light machine gunners to cover the cutoff point. JefG definitely had enough of the Germans running over this cutoff point there. I've had it with these goddamn Nazis on my goddamn cutoff point. Yes, I could have said that with a slightly different series of swear words, but I don't want to get demonetized. Alright, enough struggles with YouTube. Still have. More mines here from Havoc. 250 heading southwards. Ralph's got us on the fuel point. Captain got the points here. Steady force here from Havoc. We've got the Panzers, the Guastatori there, supported by the Panzerjäger Gruber. So, in case of like any surprise like vehicles here, Havoc had his bases covered. And he's got the retreating riflemen covered with flamethrowers. And an MG34 there. Ralph's got they're taking a lot of damage here. North here, we've got the Ralph squads moving in. Grabbing Northern Victory Point and DNEs and laying down mines. Thumbs up to JefG. Still very consistent with his mine landing, and we've got a ground here for JefG. Help deal with all the infantry. Interesting enough, he's just not going for that, you know, fast production bullets in there. It's definitely interesting. Not necessarily bad, but it's like, you know... I suppose one reason he might not want to go for it is because it's just too good. Like, the build speed is just so fast, you kind of get addicted to it, and obviously going to get nerfed at some point, so better to be, like, you know, ready for it to get nerfed that way, I suppose. I don't know. First ground there, and a second one on the way here now for JefG. Havoc sweeping in the center, bike moving in to quick grab the points as the infantry moves on. Second mounted there, again. Clearly, he's expecting light vehicle swarms here out of JefG, and he wants to be ready for it. Because if he isn't, he's going to get absolutely destroyed. Oh, moved to the bike here. And lost it. Small loss if Havoc at this point. It was, shall we say, moving towards the end of its usefulness here in the battle, but still kind of hurts. Especially for the bike crew. The one pixelated this. Got the Martyrs there hanging back. 250 after, good to go. Second ground almost done here for JefG. Also, of course, getting that chaffee repaired. Center Guastatori holding back an engineer push there. Heading into that mine. Again, very consistent mining from JefG. Absolutely great to see that. As of course you're the opponent, in which case the word great is probably not in your vocabulary.
At once, we shall have additional
Also note here tank traps from JefG. Bit interesting because they can be used as heavy cover by the enemy, so I'm not entirely sure why I laid it up there. Because I don't think that's Havoc was laid up. Maybe it is actually. Anyways, north here, the ground versus the Panzer there. 230 guns plus countless machine guns ripping into Havoc's unfortunate Panzer Grenadiers. We've got mechanized company with support elements. In the center, the engineers rifling forwards. We're taking heavy damage here from a lot of Havoc's forces here positioned in such a way to absolutely through stuff.
construction.
Southern points falling there to JefG in the 1st Armoured. Greyhounds falling upon the Guastatori there. Got the guns blasting in the Panzergers nearby versus 2 Greyhounds though. That may not quite work out smoothly there for Havoc, and I think Havoc is slowly realizing this. There you go, March to the rescue here. And that's going to be, I think, 1 Greyhound down. There we go. Crucially worth noting, it had not been upgraded with the armoured side skirts to make it just a bit tougher. Southern points having ceased. Another Greyhound there for JefG. A lot of Greyhounds.
We've done what we can.
We'll have to see what Havoc goes. So I'm guessing it's the Stug. I mean, it's the recovery vehicle, which would be quite fun to see out of him. Moving forward here past the tank traps.
We shall double our defensive efforts of the Italian motherland.
Prepare positions. Not that he actually has, like, any units or anything that can, like, take advantage of it at the moment, but I guess he just wants it. I think the alternative is booby traps.
Our munitions point is being proximity alarm.
Steady approach here by JefG meanwhile, though. He's definitely got a bit better grip on the map now compared to before here versus Havoc. But he's still fairly behind Havoc in terms of victory points, and there you go. Big sweeping push here. A lot of flamethrowers here. A lot of hot incendiary death. Martyrs in support here as well. You know the way he's like moving forward and keeping the Martyrs within sort of supporting range, then quickly them up to shoot, but at the same time aren't immediately going to get shot by tank guns or too easily giving away their position. Oh! Telemine there. If not for the armoured skirts, that Greyhound would have been dead. Cam there being spotted, taking heavy damage. JefG there lacking any smoke support there. Is like going to lose that 1 Greyhound out to the Martyrs. Again, mines really can pay off big time. In this case, that's going to be that 1 Greyhound dead here. So that's just thumbs up to Havoc and his telemines. So even with the armoured side skirts, like the NU damage just meant it had no way getting out of that. Meanwhile, Havoc moving forwards here, exploiting the chaos caused by the burning Greyhound. The sheer grief. It's the Americans bemoan the lost retail value. Not the retail value! Goddamn Nazis! Are we gonna sell it in a museum later on? A really eccentric collector! God damn you! Brasco being pushed back with the Guastatori on the Panzergrenadiere. Got the fuel from the outside Havoc's base. JefG really looking to turn the tables and return the favour to Havoc clearly. Second Chaffee around in the corner.
A munitions point is being taken from us.
Martyrs moving forwards here. Not seeing any Stugs though. Or recovery vehicles, anything there. Engineers there versus the Guastatori. Well, the ones with the flamethrowers sort of just get 3 shots in until the Guastatori remember that, oh right, those are there. So that's 2 Chaffies and a Grenadier here for JefG and the 1st Armoured Division. Further south here we got the Panzers are busy. Further north here, busy grabbing the point there. Another Chaffee here for JefG. He's going hard on those Chaffies now. South here, Greyhound spotting a lone Panzergrenadier squad, noting no upgrades on that one. So if it hits a telemine, that one is gone. But yeah, if he didn't have minesweepers now, he definitely should go for them. And there we go. Greyhound there, taking heavy fire. Panzergrenadier's almost got it. Talk about close. That Greyhound is almost toast. Meanwhile, in the center, Guastatori's Raft squad here, and we're capturing that fuel point right out of his own base. This match is definitely seeing some drastic changes. Chaffee so far just hanging back in reserve here. He's probably just waiting for the right time to make his move because, like, he just charges it in at the wrong time. The Martyrs just going to rip apart his Chaffies. But, done correctly, can just absolutely blast past the Martyrs, get behind them, and destroy them easily. Of course, he still has to be mindful of telemines.
Italian light panzer deployed.
Wow! He's actually going for more L640s. This lane's in the game. You really don't see that a lot. Does beg the question, why did he go for this research and they do nothing with it? Though I'd like to know, I see a lot of players, if they go with DAK, they like to research that if they go for their building and then they'll never use it. I found that to be amusing. It's almost like they're doing it to someone I think it's going to satisfy them. See them go for that research, but then actually never go for Stug.
Oh, I'm sure Dane will like that, won't he? Yes, Jeremy. And if Dane likes us, maybe Mother will finally approve of us too. Yes.
No, obviously not. Anyways, Panzer those engineers, anti-tanks firing the L640s. Got the northern victory point around a neutral. Small win there for Havoc, slowing down the bleed here that otherwise JefG has been aggressively enacting against him. Comes attacking here through the smaller northern houses here, looking for a weak spot. Another chaffee there for JefG.
We have vehicles available.
Rain moving up. L640 is moving in. Pantig's doing what they can here from behind the center victory point. Sandbags. Another wave of troops there from JefG's base. I suppose he could eventually be setting up here for a Sherman EC as well. Could also go for Scots, but most players increasingly just not bothering with the Scots, and cause that many chaffies, then seek and destroy, search and destroy is going to be quite nasty. So I imagine that's slightly here what JefG's planning. South side Rascal moving forwards with their M1 Garants. North, you've got the Grand blasting into the Germans. L640s. And Mardafis moving in. Hunting after that Greyhound there. But there you go, getting spotted in the flank with the anti-tank gun. Good setup there by JefG. Capno takes some nasty losses. Pantig's moving forward, but straight into the flame for years. Grey now pushing forwards again here. Chaffee's remain in reserve here. He's got a significant, Chaffee force, but he's also clearly waiting for the right time to strike out of the shadows, like a break through the window during the middle of the night. That very much adequately describes how it feels like to get suddenly hit by a swarm of Chaffies out of nowhere with no warning. Most of the Guasatori Rifle Squad there taking heavy fire, literally. No support here for the troops in the south. They're going to have to withdraw here, risk wiping, even then they might retreat too late in the center. Fighting going on here. Marder's L6 force being pushed back here by JefG. And we could, of course, start taking up here. As for JefG, I mean, who knows? He's going for 5th Chaffee. That's a full platoon there, American light tanks. Diving in here.
Territory sector out of contact.
I mean, Havoc knows that he's won, and I suspect Havoc has a pretty good he's got to expect a lot more than one Chaffee. Because typically, if an American player goes for Chaffies, they go for a lot of them. Well, Telemines, thumbs up. He's caught there. Anti-tank gun holding up. There you go. Great shot there from the anti-tank gun right through the side arm of the L640. Yeah, 5 Chaffies. Still not really doing a lot with them though. Grenades there for JefG now.
We have surplus munitions to support the war.
Further south here, another engagement going on here between Havoc and JefG. And the 1st Armoured and the 21st Panzer Division clashing. Full control here, but the Guasatori really lend themselves, a lot of advantage here to Havoc's infantry. And JefG's just got, non-barred riflemen there with no armoured cars to support them either. Havoc, by the way, back to bleeding out here. JefG, very good. Stalemate on attack. Greyhound versus the Guasatori. Big build-up in the south. Chaffies though remain just very much waiting for the right time up north for the signal. Of course, the question is if someone's actually been telling the Chaffies what the signal is. Panzer Mate Commander for Havoc, 2 thumbs up. There you go, going on the assault here. Havoc strikes from the south, right into JefG's exposed underbelly. Like that, and an oh wait, dock worker. With a stomach ulcer. Anyways, L640 is charging in there. Mines going off on the right, punch to his feet there, being pushed back. Chaffies remain very much unmoving, unflinching in the face of Havoc's assault. JefG apparently still hasn't deemed this the right time. Question pose is, when is the right time then? Why go for this many Chaffies? They're just gonna collect sand. He's also got 8 command points. We're still not really seeing much for that either.
Ready for orders.
Very quiet here. Very quiet. Again, JefG's actions are definitely leaving me a bit uncertain as to what he's planning there. Except, I mean, obviously use the Chaffies, but for what purpose? We're entering forward, singular spot in there. Martyrs there. And now there we go. He's going in. We got artillery calling in the Chaffies. I don't care. They're moving forwards here. Martyrs caught in a bad spot here. Cannons going off here. One martyr down. Second martyr down. Panzer. Oh, Telemine takes out one Chaffee. Another one with a burning engine. Even as motor was spilling over from the other one here. Panzer there. Not taking any damage. Not going to flank up behind the L640s. Havoc trying to get away. The artillery rain down. Anti-tank crew cleared out. Diving into the base now. Going for the Panzer Army Commando. And we got his seek and destroy for increased rate of fire accuracy and all that jazz. Panther 3 on the way there for Havoc, but can he get out the Panther 3 before the Chaffies destroy it? No. He's realized it's going to get destroyed before it's got built. And we got another Chaffee on the way here, on the way for JefG.
Panzer Army Command is under duress. Commandant, we have surplus command points that evade allocation.
I'm better trying to go for the Armoured Service and then getting out some Stooks or something, I don't know. Or Panther 4, but all the way. That went down, the rest of the base is in trouble. Now we got more Panzerjägers only for Havoc. Can't blame him for that. Meanwhile here, Panzerjägers pushed back, almost wiped out. Chaffee there, still moving towards the front line. It wants to show they too can do it as well there. Just gotta believe in me, Captain. I can do it, sir. I can do it. Your engine's on fire. The radio operator's dead. How are we even talking? I'm operating the radio too, sir. Panzerjägers out. Mechanized company as well. They're down. He's down just like one of his space buildings in his headquarters. One Chaffee down, the rest are being pushed away here. An absolutely smashing assault here from JefG. He's up to 4 Chaffies again, though. I'd have been better just not going for that 4th one, just going for that EC8, but oh well. Finding around the cutter point here, we got the L640 there blocking the rifle grabbing the point here. Havoc counterattacking out of his base, he's sweeping out those Americans. Got 355 versus 59. Round on the move there. Wasatori, Panzers rushing forwards. Got that ground firing off here. Unleashing hell into the advancing German ranks there.
We have command points awaiting assignment.
Finally got the Chaffee there that hit that Telemine. Got field repairs to get all things back in the action yet. And there you're going straight for that L640. One of Havoc's remaining light tanks here. Down it goes, ground there, being blasted by the Panzerjägers, and it explodes. And we got the final L640 here about to be sworn upon. There go another Telemine went off there. Another one of the Chaffies knocked out. These Telemines have done amazing work here for Havoc. Like, effectively knocking out 2 directly and then causing the third one there to basically be an easy target. More Panzerjägers out for Havoc. I mean, at this point, that's pretty much just his best bet against all these Chaffies, is just to go for a lot of Panzerjägers.
Victory point lost.
So, of course, for JefG now, it might just better for the EC8s, so they're going to blast through the Panzerjägers quite aggressively.
Artillery batteries are on standby.
346 versus 53 here. Panzerjägers right towards the southern point here, going in hard for Deutschland. We've got the light tanks being dispatched to halt that. And we got having make a big push northwards. Telemines being laid down there in the shrubberies.
The enemy have claimed
There you go. 250 about to get knocked out. Panzerjägers narrowly get out of it. Engineers down in just one man. North here, massive push. Their forces off there. JefG from northern point. Another mine goes off. And he loses his remaining 2 Chaffies to another Telemine. And these Telemines have just done immense work here for Havoc. 2 thumbs up. Grenade off. Panzerjägers though push back. Center point falling to the Americans of the 1st Armored Division C Company.
A munitions point is being taken from us.
Enforcing healing. JefG is closing on the Sherman EZ8. It's also got its half-track to ace level. Thumbs up. 1544 versus 53. Gloucester roaming to the center. Another mine goes off here under Havoc's men's feet. JefG, Sherman EC8, and Brad Pitt is right around the corner. There we go. Brad Pitt has arrived to save the day. Yeehaw. Havoc with a mechanized company again. Probably wants to go for Martyrs more than anything else at this point. 38 versus 53. Mines being laid down again. Just all of those telemines. Considering like just all of the chaffies, they pretty much like, you know, played a role in knocking out. I don't blame them. Like you think with the most, like, except for that one in the base, I think the telemines pretty much almost had a hand in like either directly or indirectly leading to the destruction of most of JefG's chaffies here. So, if you're in doubt, are telemines worth it? I'd say this match so far is very much steadily proven yes. Bring Gloucester there, push back. Got 44 versus 38. L6 forward and south, they're about to get snared up. Gloucester right over the Sherman EC8. Brad Pitt, they're working hard beneath the desert sun. You got 35 now. Victory punch running out here for JefG. Smoke deployed, heated by time. And calling an artillery. Havoc is just doing it all here. Oh, direct hit. He's actually willing to sacrifice the L640 here just to keep JefG from getting that point here. Absolute madness. But it's working. It's actually working. Direct hit on the user and the Sherman EC8 there. 5 points left. 2 points left. And that it is GG. Game over. Oh, that's just splintering entirely. Brutal. There you go. Game over. Victory for Havoc here. A brutal back and forth battle. There are a lot of chaffies, but also crucially, a lot of telemines to counter them. And without those telemines, I'm fairly certain Havoc would have been toast. But thanks to those telemines, just JefG Strandy really just didn't quite have as much, you know, legs to walk on as it would have liked. That said, JefG also could have, you know, when you had the chaffies, used them more actively. Definitely that spent too much time just doing nothing but collecting dust. Bringing up the question, should have gone for that many in the first place? More grounds maybe would have worked out better, you know, something else. So there's definitely some room for improvement in JefG Strandy. But, you know, so good highlight as to why telemines are really good. So there you go, home. Enjoyed this match. I'll learn something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell friends, tell a family. And as always, you can support the podcast by donating or pledging on Patreon. This is Imperial saying cheers and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.